Scorpio. It's not the same. It's different. And this is a good thing. I got this sense, Scorpio, that you are having a hard time letting down the guards around your heart. There's somebody coming towards you that really does put you in your feels, but I feel like there's lots of shadow stuff coming up around this that makes you feel like you have to kind of brace yourself or protect yourself, maybe protect yourself from what you feel. Maybe you have a lot of intense feelings around this person. You might have been sort of trying to get a read of their situation. You might have been keeping an eye on this individual to a certain extent, or somebody has been keeping an eye on you. I can see that it could go both ways. Perhaps you've been feeling this person's energy. Maybe you connect with this person on an energetic level. So there's like a psychic connection, you could say. There's something about you really feeling like self-protective, and also a little bit coming through about that's illusion, that this is an experience you should open yourself up to. This experience is not the same. You might have dealt with abandonment. You might have dealt with being ghosted before. This might be something that's kind of like coming up for you, like you're afraid of this happening again. It's not the same experience, okay? Yeah, we got lightning, bottom of the deck here, okay? So I do feel like there's somebody approaching you that really sort of like it activates. That's what I feel. And it brings up a lot of old stuff for you. I feel like a lot of old fears about how things have gone wrong in the love department before. And so it feels like this is kind of coming up to be confronted here over the next 72 hours. Okay, you might be sort of like reviewing experiences of the past. We are in pre-shadow right now. This could be around a Sagittarius. You could have a strong Sagittarius placement in your chart. Maybe you're born on the cusp here. This does look like somebody's getting ready to shoot their shot. You know, they feel like you are kindred souls. They feel alignment here. They want to open up communication to bring about some kind of transformation in your situation. They recognize there's been a lot of water under the bridge, and they want to see, can we work it out here? There is this sense of feeling like separation from an individual, and yet still feeling united on a more kind of spiritual level, energetic level, with that wolf howling at the moon in the distance there. There might be something really significant that's going to be coming in with the full moon in Virgo that arrives on the scene in the opener of March, okay? This might be when this communication is received. Right now, there might be happening a lot more on the subtle levels, like in dream life, you know. You're just picking up the energy signature, perhaps, okay, of this advancement. And with this, we have the dogs on the bottom of the deck, okay? So you may find some of this person's friends reaching out to you, connecting with you. I think they're like feeling out the water, right? They're feeling out the water. Maybe they want to know where your emotions are at. Are you in alignment with this person or not? Okay. There's something here that has been overly digested. I feel something that was brought to an end, but it's like it's trying to come back around again here to open up the road once more, all right, for a new adventure. Let's do it again. 50th time's the charm. That's how it's come through, okay? I feel like you've been on an infinity loop with this person. Okay, characters you could be dealing with, somebody born in the year of the dog. You could be dealing with somebody born in the year of the snake. It currently is the year of the snake. I do feel like with it also being a 9 energy signature year, that this is going to come back around for you this year. You may have been sensing it. I feel like you've been more picking this up on like a more etheric level here. You might have been, just feeling this person's energy tapping in. You may have noticed themes coming up in dream space around this. There's something that still needs to be transformed in this situation that hasn't been digested yet. I do feel like this will loop back around within this year for you. There's some kind of communication looping back around here. It does look like, strong Sagittarian influence around that. This could be something that's been held up since last Sagittarius season. Okay, so back November, December of last year. Okay, in the closer of last year. Right? Interesting. One more round here, and then I'm going to pull out my shadow light playing cards. Okay, got it here. Yeah. This is something that's resurfacing again. But look, there's all these other energies that come in tow with whatever this is. I mean, I think there's been many times you thought this is done, this is buried, I'm not dealing with this anymore, and yet it just pops back up again. This could pop back up around the Pisces new moon that's coming in on the 27th. I'm hearing like, not this again, okay? So I'm not sure if it looks like it might be the others in tow that are really problematic with this cropping up again. What do we got here? Yeah, I think you're kind of here chilling, like you're feeling like, you're just relaxing, enjoying your own company here. You might have like some women hanging around you. Again, it's got like the friends or people in common. They're wanting to know where you're at. They feel like you're being really selfish with your time. You're being very selfish with your time. Some of you could be born on the Libra Scorpio cusp, okay? Because Libra kind of had a little bit of this energy coming in too. Maybe you found that you've just dealt with some selfish people that have a tendency to really stir up stuff for you. Yeah, 7:22 on the clock. And that's why you're like, I'm being a little selfish with my time. There's nothing wrong with that. There isn't anything wrong with that, Scorpio. Okay? This could be that, somebody was really like, you dealt with some selfish pig here. That's what I see. Somebody was really selfish. And now this person's trying to like worm their way back in. But I think it's almost like you're irritated. That's what it sort of looks like, is there's like this sort of like questioning energy coming in, a little bit of kind of like catty energy cozying up to you, wanting to know what's going on. I think you don't want some kind of drama here. You dealt with some hassles in the past. You're not looking to invite that energy in. Yeah, you're just not. It's a compromising arrangement there with the handshake. It's like, yeah, I don't know. There might be somebody that comes in tow with this situation that you're like, yeah, I don't know. Let's just keep that right where it is. Okay, interesting energy here. Let's see what comes in on the shadow light playing card, Scorpio. I mean, you've been through this process already. I mean, this is your house. I really feel like you've digested this experience, You had that box of darkness, you extracted the light from it, you got the gift from the experience, but you've already been through many incarnations of this connection, it feels. So when this offer comes through, you're like, I'm not sure if I want to go down that route, because not only did it end in grief the last time, but you really like twisted that knife when you stuck it in. That's it's coming out, man. I mean, I can understand why you're feeling blocked, but I also picked up the piece that there's like something that wants to come in to alignment with you that maybe you should let down your guard a bit around. It seems like there could be energies attached to this approach that are problematic. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. There's energies attached to this approach that are problematic. That's what I feel. It's like, it sort of like finishes it before it's done, because there's no way there can be alignment with some of these energies that come in tow. That's sort of what it feels like. What do we got here? Yep. It's something that maybe causes a lot of disruption. With that 10 of diamonds, it could have caused disruption within a home. It could have really affected one's standing. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that you are really so ready to cozy up to this energy. Look, you're coming out like very much standing from a position of, oh no, not again. No, 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 no. We're not going to have that again. I'm in a real good place here. I've grown. I feel very stable. I got a lot of success under my belt. Like I'm doing just fine over here. I mean, you've had that message come out a few times. So are you being tested? I mean, it looks a little bit like you are, Scorpio, and you're being tested here. Yeah, I mean, I do think that a particular opportunity coming toward you ain't it with the 3 of clubs there coming up in the shadow. But you're investing in the right things ultimately with this. And I do feel like that's going to pay off for you. Some good news will come in for you on the other side of you turning this down. What's always led to disappointment, what never lives up to what it promises to be, what always is like the Grimm's version of the fairy tale, you know, with the tough lesson to learn. I feel like this is what you're separating yourself from. This is what you're cutting yourself off from. And because of that, it allows you to put the disappointment behind you in the past, and it secures a new love beginning for you, okay? So there is a new love beginning coming in here for you, but you got to be aware, Scorpio, that there's something that's going to come in first that's going to challenge that. It's sort of like, did you learn the lesson or not? I think you'll ace it.